Okay, you need to know more about this Bob Ross sale because this is the coolest story in the art world that no one's talking about right now. A quick recap. The Bob Ross Corporation, which manages his estate and is known for never selling his works, gave 30 works for charity to raise money for American public broadcasting stations. This is a huge deal because they're really strapped for funding and because Bob Ross is the most famous success of American public broadcasting. His famous show, Joy of Painting, was on PBS. And the very few paintings from Bob Ross that have come up at auction have sold for lots of money. Back in August, two paintings sold for $95,000 and $114,000. But here's the really crazy thing. Those two paintings were not associated with his TV show. They weren't ones from The Joy of Painting. They're just ones that he happened to paint. This painting, which is coming up for auction, is the first known public work that he actually painted on his TV show. Look, this is season 30, episode 8, same painting. Here's the back of the painting with the season and episode number and the date. By the way, there's another painting coming up for auction as well that he also did on his TV show. This one right here. This is unprecedented. These works, which sold for like $100,000, they had an estimate of $30,000 to $50,000. But here's the craziest thing. Look at this. The same estimate as the works before for this work, but the works before that had a $30,000 to $50,000 estimate were not on his TV show. They were just Bob Ross works. This is the first ever work that you can literally see him paint on TV. And Bonham's estimating it as the same. As a dealer, I'm sniffing an opportunity like blood. You bet I am absolutely bidding on this thing. Personally, I think this is going to go for a lot of money. I think this is an insane collector's item and personally an incredible alternative investment. And can you imagine the bragging rights of having this thing on your wall? To be able to show your friends not only a Bob Ross, but to literally be able to put the episode on TV and watch him paint your painting in front of your very eyes? I love Bob Ross. I grew up with Bob Ross. And I know some dealers that look down on Bob Ross with their snooty attitude like, oh, he wasn't a fine artist. He was a genius. He pioneered a style. The wet on wet technique, he pioneered it. I am so excited for this. November 11th is the auction. I will be watching and I'll be participating. Who knows? Maybe I'll get it. Mwah. See ya.